Hi families, today I want to show you how to do some of the spelling work that we're going to be doing in second grade this year. So the first thing that I want to show you is at the beginning of the week, and this is obviously a much more simpler spelling set of words, but your children will get a list of words, and the skill will always be at the top of it. Sometimes they'll have pictures, but as they advance through the years and their stages, their spelling stages, they will likely not have pictures to go along with it. So I'm just going to start and use this example of this short one to explain to you how to do this. So when your children come in on a Monday morning, one of the first things that they'll do at the start of the week is they'll cut out their words and they'll place their words into a Ziploc bag that has their name on it. And they'll have the words, and they should also save this top part, which tells you what the skill is, so that you're aware. Then, when it's time for spelling, and they'll put this baggie, and they'll keep inside their take-home folder. So it should remain in their take-home folder all week long. Please don't take the words out and then keep them at home, because they'll need them every day. Sometimes they might use them in class, and then they'll need them definitely every night for homework. And we want to keep reusing the bags every week. So on Friday at the end of the week, they'll dump out their old words, and then on Monday, that following Monday, they'll get their new words. So this baggie, when they're done doing their homework, should go back in their take-home folder. So in class, when they have their first lesson with the teacher at the start of the week, they will be working on a word sort. And so at the start of the week, with the teacher, when they learn the sort, they'll get a column sort. Depending on the skills, it might be a 3-way sort, could be a 2-way sort, a 4-way sort, a 5-way sort. It really depends on what skill your child is working on that week. And then what they'll do with the teacher is the teacher teaches the skill, and then they take their words and they sort their words with the teacher. I'm not going to do all of them just to make this quickly, but they'll whisper say the word log, and then they'll think about the sound, and they'll match the sound with the spelling pattern. Hot. Okay, so you get the idea here. Okay, hot. So then in class, they do the sort. So they start it with the teacher, and then they work on their own independently. And then the teacher checks to make sure that they did it correctly. And then what they do is they take their spelling notebook. This will most of the time stay at school. And they will then copy the sort. They will copy what they have here in their journals, and then the teacher will initial it. The teacher will initial it. This stays at school. The words go back into the bag when they're done. And I always tell the kids that they can keep this paper because it will help them with their Tuesday night homework. This baggie will go in their take-home folder. And on Monday night, when they come home for homework, the first thing that they have to do is they have spelling sentences. So we want them to write, now that they're in second grade, we want them to write some nice, good, solid sentences. So they'll be using the words from this bag. They can just choose out 5 words of their choice, and they'll write a sentence for each word. They should underline the word. Their sentences should be at least 5 words or more, and they should have a capital letter and correct end punctuation. So here's just kind of a simple sentence to show you, and then here's an example that you can take a look at of a sort when we had the long A and short A vowel sounds. So you can see where we have a capital letter, I underlined the spelling word, and just 5 sentences written neatly. Okay. Tuesday night homework is actually a complete review of what we did in class at the start of the week. So on Tuesday night, their homework is actually doing a word sort, and the sheet looks like this. It's an open word sort, and again, depending on the number of words that your child, the skill that your child has that week. They may only have 4 columns. They might have 5 columns, 3 columns, or 2 columns. This is the sheet that will generally go home. If your child only has, for example, for this week, we only have 3 sections, op, ot, and og, you can just cross out this last column. What they would do is they can use this paper in here. They can set their words on the paper like they did in class. Set them out. And then they would recopy the sort here. So, for example, so in this sort, we had a short A, short I, short E. All the words that fit into that short A go here. All the words with short I go here. All the words with short E are here. The part that sometimes gives families a little bit of a hard time is this: what did you learn about your words from this sort? Be specific. We just want children to think about the skill that they learned. So, for example, they can say how they sorted, or they can say what pattern they learned. In this case, I sorted by short A, short I, and short E sounds. When they start getting more challenging sorts, for example, a word that ends in E, like the word page, P-A-G-E, they might say something like, I learned that when you have the letter E in a C-V-C-E pattern, the vowel makes the long vowel sound. So those are some of the things that we're looking for them to be able to do. And then their Tuesday night homework, again, it's basically just doing exactly what they did in class, but now they're doing it on paper. And so they've already done this. This is not anything new. They've already done it in class. It's just another review. On Wednesday night homework, they have something called Make Connections, and I want to show you that. So with the Make Connections homework, what they're doing is they're trying to figure out what are some of the similarities between words. They're trying to look at spelling patterns, and they use this to help them figure out how to spell other more challenging words. So again, here's just an example that I wanted to show you. If I had, maybe my skill this week was short A and long A sounds. So the children, they choose out of their bags the words. So they go into their baggie of words and they choose 4 words. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any 4 words. Then the connection for this one, this child, or it's me pretending to be, but chose snap. Find words with the same beginning sound. So they're thinking they're thinking of words that have the same s sound or the sn sound to start. So the same beginning sound. So it doesn't have, these words here don't have to come from their bag. They can, but they just need to be words with the same beginning sound. Here is find the words with the same ending sound. So for this word came, all these words end in m. So we have same, name, tame, but this word is home. Even though it doesn't rhyme with came, it has the same ending sound, m. This connection is find rhyming words. So the word I chose from the bag was rake. So in this case, all the words have to end with ake, the ake sound. So I put drake, fake, snake, break. So even though this doesn't have the A-K-E spelling, it does have the same sound, the same rhyming pattern. And then this one they get to choose. So for this one, I just made a simple one is to think like the same middle sound if you're having a hard time. But at curriculum night, when we give you your spelling packet, there are many, many ways that you could do this connection, and that will be explained there. So the spelling word is mad. We want the same middle sound, so we have tab, add, mask, clap. They all have the same middle sound. Thursday night's homework is a lot of fun. It is a buddy check homework. So they go through all the words in their spelling bag. They try to spell them. So they can, older brother, sister, sibling, cousin, babysitter, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, mom or dad. Anyone can give them their list of words. So they try to spell the word on their own. They go through all the words. When they're done, they check. Any words that are misspelled, so example here, The word was fast. I purposely misspelled it. We circle it, and then they try again, okay? This word here, glass, was misspelled. So I tried again, still got it wrong. So then this time I write it correctly, and then I circle what I need to help me remember, okay? So parents, I hope you find this helpful. And in doing your child's homework, if you have any questions, please reach out to your child's teacher. Thanks for watching.